Oh, seriously? Hey guys, welcome to another conversion video with me, 6 Plus Stevo. In this video, if you haven't already guessed by the title, this will be showcasing the progress I've been doing on my Ork Trukk. Now what you're seeing on the screen in front of you right now is one of my trucks, but obviously not a converted one. This is one that you'll all be very familiar with, the standard Ork Trukk kit. Fantastic kit, I absolutely love it. Within that kit itself, there's so many different options to change things and build it in the way you like. I've got no complaints there at all, and it does a fantastic job and love it. Great kit. But I wanted to build another one, and I wanted to build one to put my tank busters in, and something that fit the theme with them, and equip it so it complements their tank hunting abilities already. And also something, orcs love to loot stuff, so I wanted to get another vehicle and bash it up, you know, sort of create a looted truck basically. So I had a look through the ranges and stuff. We've got like rhinos for the Space Marines, chimeras, etc, etc, etc. But the one I looked at, which I thought was, as soon as I saw it, I thought that's screaming to be turned into an Ork Trukk, and that was the Astra Militarum Taurox. So if we move this fella to one side for a moment and bring on the truck. Yeah, here we have it. Now, straight away, I better say, this is a work in progress. He's not finished yet. The majority of it is, I need to just do the finishing touches and add a few more sort of orky bits over it and customize it just a little bit more. But let's talk you through what I've done so far. Straight away, I wanted a rocket launcher as opposed to the big shooter option. Just because it's carrying tank busters, they're all firing rockets. I thought the truck firing one more rocket in, you can never have too many rockets, especially with Ork ballistic skill. One extra rocket never hurts. So using the rocket rack that comes in the Taurox kit, I basically, as you can see from underneath, it's sort of only half built, but that bit never gets seen. There's actually two of these, and they kind of normally go on the back of the Taurox. It's got like a hatch that's sort of opened, and these are popped out either side like a rack of rockets. And I thought one of those will make an ideal rocket launcher. So yeah, so I just took one of them, glued it onto the side of the hatch turret, and there you go. For the gunner / driver, I think the head is one of the Storm Boys heads, with the goggles and that. It just gives it a cool Mad Max kind of look to him. Looks really cool, I think. Another bit of armor plate there. It was just covering up a bit of a hole or something there. I don't know if there's like a turret or something in there. I can't even remember now. But yeah, armored it up, just give it a bit more of an orky appearance. The body's just a standard Ork Boy body, as you can see, just without the legs attached. But once that's all in, no one's ever going to see, you know, down into there. The hands are just the hands that would be holding shooters, but I sliced them off and turned them round a bit and then glued them back on so it looks like he's holding on there. And the other arm just got to go in, tucked in there. The hand's actually cut off in there because it didn't fit, so it's just got like a stump. But you can imagine that hand is down in there, you know, on the firing controls or the, you know, steering the vehicle in some way. So yeah, that's that bit. That's obviously not glued in place at the moment. It just slots in there with those little nubbins. If I can get it back in. Oh, where are you? There we go. So yeah, there's a bit of mobility into that. I think it looks quite cool on there like that. The front of it at the moment is very standard. I do plan to put some kind of plough, bulldozer sort of blade on the front of it. I like the one that comes with the Chimera kit, so I've been sort of on the lookout for one of them, but unless I actually go out and buy the Chimera kit, finding it really hard to just find one of those for sale at a decent price, or anyone who's got one in their bits box. But yeah, that would go really well on there. What I plan to do is have the plough on there, and I want to sort of do a few bullet holes and stuff across it, but also put a bit of graffiti writing on there saying "The Wrecking Crew," because that's the name of my tank busters, The Wrecking Crew, and this is their wrecking truck. Again, fairly standard build here. It's just got the normal tracks and stuff. I did intend to have wheels at the front, but as we'll go into in a minute, a lot of other bits on this were a lot harder to do than I first thought so, and that was also something that was a little bit more complex than I'd bargained for, so I kept it as standard. And then at the back here, I've just got extra wheels. Now these ones are wheels from the Battle Wagon kit, and yeah, I just wanted to extend the base of it, give it more transport capacity in there, so it looks like it can actually fit in a full squad in there. And actually, sort of completely by accident, I think it works quite well, because in the way Orks think, they want to make something bigger. They just bolted on some extra, extended the back a bit, and then just shoved some wheels on it to support it. So I think it looks quite cool. It's got like the little sort of mud flap guard bits there, armour plating bits from the Battle Wagon stuck on the underside. Same at the back. I don't know if you can see very well, the wheels actually, I was going to say the wheels come off because I haven't glued them yet, but I think I might have actually. It's got the wheel arches from the Battle Wagon kit with half sliced off, and then just a bit of sprue there to connect it up. Around the other side, just a little bit more armour plating and stuff there. Now I've taken the side panels off the truck that you saw earlier that I didn't use on it. Excuse the blue tack, they're just blue tacked on for the moment because I want to leave them off so I can get access to painting, and I'm still in the process of converting this. It is in a usable state. I have used it in games already, but he's not finished yet. So yeah, I've just basically, those are going to be glued on there where the blue tack's holding them on, just again to give a bit more armour protection on there. And then if we look into the back here, I've taken part of the flooring from the Battle Wagon, and some of the side panels, and basically, now I can't remember exactly what bits I used and how I used them, but this was a massive ball ache. This conversion's actually been a lot tougher than I thought it would be. I thought, oh yeah, that'll be real simple, I'll just slap that bit on there and slap that bit on there, glue it together and job done. It's actually been quite a bit trickier than I first thought, but I am very pleased with the results. Now the door there, of which there isn't anything there usually on the actual Torx kit because all this bit is enclosed, so that door is actually from the Battle Wagon kit as well. Now I had to slice off the bottom bit, file it down so that it actually fit, and glued that in place, and then I was left with these huge gaps either side, which you can see if I take them off so you can see better. I've stuck plastic card in, but I've still got some gaps and things I need to fill. I'm probably just going to fill those with sort of smaller parts of plastic card and get them to fit in. Same at the bottom, there's two little holes that you can see at the bottom. I might just fill those by putting some sort of ammo packs and, bullets or choppers or whatever, random crap that Orks carry around with them, just to cover those holes up. And then I'll probably try and put on some small little plasticard rivets along there, so once it's all painted up it'll all look part of the model. Also, I haven't decided yet, but possibly I might put the ball and chain, the wrecking ball thing. I quite like the idea of having that at the back hanging, so it's sort of swinging round almost like a mace tail, and it goes with the whole wrecking crew theme. Although in game they have limited use, I very rarely take my trucks into combat, but I mean they're only 3 points, and I suppose I could have it on there and just not have it in the points, not use it, but yeah, I haven't decided on that yet. It would go with that whole wrecking crew theme quite well. But yeah, that's my converted Ork Trukk anyway. Something else about it that I think was quite cool as well is that although it's completely different from the standard kit, it's actually ended up being pretty much exactly the same size. And as you can see, with them both together, once I've sort of orkified the front a little bit, they complement each other really well. And who knows, in the new Ork Codex coming up, possibly there might be some sort of upgrade for trucks to have tracks on them to, you know, help with their mobility or something, so I could incorporate that in. Or if they please GW bring back the looted wagon, perhaps it could end up being like that. But I think it works perfectly as a truck. It works really well. This one usually carries my Knob Squad, and this one's job's usually to carry the tank busters. If they can, they'll spend the whole game inside the truck because it gives them protection and gives them mobility. And yeah, it's my regular opponent. This is usually one of his first targets that he wants to kill, because tank busters are very scary. But yeah, there you go, guys. My converted, looted, kit bashed Ork rocket truck. Let me know what you think, guys. Share any ideas or thoughts you have on it. And if you enjoyed this video, please check out my other conversion kit bash videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 6+ Stevo, signing out.